Hello everyone and welcome to this YouTube channel. Now in this video we are going to draw this particular drawing that you are seeing on your screen. So for all of the dimensions you can take a screenshot of the image and you can draw alongside me. So without further delay we are going to start this particular drawing and make sure you are drawing alongside me so that you can take the maximum benefit of drawing this particular image. So let's proceed with the drawing. So the first thing that we are going to do is we are going to turn on the grid. So turn the grid on and then we will be drawing the front view or the right side of the drawing first. So turn on the isoplane and make sure you have selected isoplane right. So once you are done with selecting isoplane right, you will select a line. Then start the line from origin 0, 0 and then enter. So you have given a starting point. Then you will input the length. So length of this line is 65. Then press enter. Now what is the height of this particular side? So this height is 30 units. So press 30, enter. Then this side it is 10, then enter. Then 20, enter. Again 20 units, enter. Now height, this one is again 20. This one is 10. Next 20. Now remaining side, basically 10, 20 and 10, this total is 40 and the previous total line, this lower line was of 65 units. So 65 minus 40, the remaining line is 25 units. Press enter and then join with the origin. So basically you are done with the right side of the drawing. Now we need to shift to left side. So what we are going to do is we will shift this isoplane to isoplane left, select line again, start from the same origin or center point, then draw a line of 60 units. This height, this should be 10, then join it with the upper corner, press enter. Now repeat line command for this particular portion. So you need to draw a line of 60 units, press enter and then you can join this line like this. Now what we need to do is we are going to repeat the line command again and make sure you are starting from the same corner. Now what should be the height of this particular diagram? So total height is 50. So 50 minus 10, this height will be 40 units. Press enter. Now after you have drawn this 40, this side is 30 units. So 30 and then press enter. Next is we need to move 20 units, I think. So 20 units downwards. Press enter. Then join with this particular line. Now same line you are going to draw with this side as well. Now remaining portion we are going to draw using isoplane top. So shift the isoplane, you can either press F5 or you can use your mouse. Now start a line, start from this particular point. Now this length, it should be 40 units, press enter. Then in this side it should be 30 units, press enter. In this side this should be 10, then this one should be 20, again 20 units, then this one should also be 20 and then join the line with this particular point and we are done. Now we need to join the corners as well. So repeat line command, join this particular corner with this one, press enter, repeat line, start from this point and join with this corner and we are done. The next portion that is remaining is start from this particular point. Now what should be this length? So if we know this length, this is better. So total was 40. So 40 minus 30, sorry, total was 60. 60 minus 30, this should be 30 units and then join with the upper portion and join this corner. So we are done with lines portion except one more line. So We are done with this. Now the next thing that we need to create is we need to draw this circle that was here and two circles on this particular face. So right now, suppose that if we are drawing this particular circle, so you will have to use isoplane left because it will be drawn on the left side of left face of the drawing. And if we want to draw these two circles, you will have to use isoplane top. So right now we are in isoplane top. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to find out the center of the first circle. So you will start from this particular point. Suppose that you are in isoplane top, so you will go for 12.5 units on both sides. So go for 12.5 on this side and 12.5 on this side, press enter. So you have found the circle, center of the circle. Then start this one and go till 35 units and then press enter. Now to draw a circle in an isometric drawing, you will have to use ellipse command. Okay, so use ellipse command, use isocircle, and then specify the center of this isocircle, this one, and what is the diameter or radius of this isocircle. So this one is basically 5 is the radius. Okay, so radius is 5, enter. So you have drawn this circle. Now the next thing is you can copy this by specifying this as the base point and simply place the base point at the end point of this line or at the center. So you have created a copy. Okay, now we can delete this line and this line. So we are done with these two circles. The next thing is we need to find out the center of this particular circle. So we are going to move to the required dimensions. So basically 15 on this side and 20 lower. So 15, press enter, then move 20 units, not 25, 20 units downwards. So this is the center of the circle that is provided to us. Now what we are going to do is we are going to use ellipse command, then specify isocircle and specify the center as this point. Now take a look, we are not able to draw it in the required phase. So what you are going to do is you will change this isoplane to isoplane left and take a look. Specify radius as 10 and press enter. So we have drawn this particular circle. The next thing that we need to do is we need to move on the right side. So shift the isoplane to isoplane right, start a line, start from this particular point and move this point for 10 units because 10 is the length, width of this particular wall type diagram. Now use isocircle again, specify center. This time the center will be end point of this line, this one, and then again just take a look, your isoplane is not correct. So we are going to shift it to isoplane left and then specify the radius as 10 units. Now what we need to do is we will trim the non-required portion. So almost drawing is complete. So I'm going to turn off the grid so that everything is visible clearly. So I'm going to delete these two lines like this, and then we are going to trim the portion that we don't need. So this is something that will not be visible to us. So now take a look, our drawing is complete. Now the next thing that we need to do is we need to provide dimensions. So use dimension, start from any specific point and provide these dimensions. So how can you draw these dimensions? Basically the dimensions that you are seeing, they are not at the perfect angle that you want. So what you are going to do is you can basically make these dimensions oblique later on. Okay, so I was shifting isoplane. Okay, start the dimension from this point to this point. You are done. Repeat the dimensions like this. I'm not using isoplane in these dimensions. I'm simply drawing them, and I'll change the geometry or the angle that we need later on. So simply take a look. Now this thickness is remaining. What else is remaining? This one is also pending. So all of these values they will be drawn properly. Then for radius we will have to use leaders. Okay, so use leader to specify the first extension line origin. So you can use this leader as, okay, sorry, press escape, leader was not selected. So this was the arrowhead location, and specify the radius as 10 units and press enter. Now take a look. This R10 is written, but the text size is too small. So what you are going to do is you will have to increase this text size. So increase this to 4 or 5 units. Double click on this text, select this complete text and increase the size of this particular text. Now arrow is also there, so you can increase this arrow size as well. So you can go to properties and you can change whatever property you want to. Similarly, the one more dimension that we have not placed is dimension starting from this particular point. Okay, instead of linear I should use align dimension. Align, start from this particular point. Now take this point on this line and move it like this. So you are seeing 13 because the accuracy that we have used is not till 1 decimal point, so that we can adjust later on. Place it like this. Repeat align dimension, start from this and go till this and place it like this. Now angle of these dimension is not proper, so select all of these dimension, select similar and take a look, all of these dimensions are selected. So go to annotate tab, and in this dimension section by clicking on this arrow you will find this oblique option. So click on oblique and specify an angle at which you want to align all your dimensions. So you will see that most of the dimensions they will be settled. Okay, but there are certain dimensions that were perpendicular to this particular section which were not corrected. So select all of them again and then specify their obliquing angle as the other one, like this. Now there are 2-3 dimensions that are not yet settled, so we will change them as well. So we are going to change their angle. So this one is also there. Now click on oblique, start from this particular point and provide this as the oblique angle. Now whatever dimension is not aligned properly, you can adjust it by using the cursor. Okay, this 65 is still not aligned, still not oblique. So click on oblique and specify obliquing angle as this one. So for this particular 20 unit dimension you can place it here so that clutter is removed. Now you can increase the text, increase the precision of this particular dimension style by going to this edit, click on modify, then specify precision at 0.0. After that, the next thing is decrease the text size a little bit. So text height is 3.18, make it 2.5. Press OK, click close, and you will see these dimensions, they are perfectly placed. One more thing that you need to do is select all of them and change their color. Okay, so instead of by layer, you can change their color to a specific color that you can use for dimensioning. Now for this one as well, you can change the color. After that, go to layer properties, create a new layer named as dimension, press enter, change its color to dark red, click OK. Now we have created a dimension layer. So select all of these dimensions, right click, select similar, select this one, and then move them to dimensions layer, and then turn this layer off. Now what we are going to do is we are going to create hatch of this particular drawing, so that if you want to draw the top view or side view or the front view, so you should understand which are the things that will be visible in a particular view. So suppose that I'm drawing the, if I talk about the top view, so top view, in top view this portion will be visible, this one, these are the portions that will be visible in top view. Is there any other portion? So basically this will not be visible in the top view, but I'm selecting this one. So click on close hatch creation. The next thing is we are going to select the side view. So in side view, select hatch, use a different color. Suppose that I'm using dark blue color. Click on this, this, and this. So these colors, they will be visible in the top view. After that, in the front view, we are going to use another color. So click on hatch, specify a different color. Now color, I'm going to use yellow for front view. Okay, in top view we have not added one more color, so select hatch, select the color as green, and specify this. This will also be visible in the top view. So use the yellow color and fill it with yellow color, click OK and close hatch creation. So this is your final drawing, and after placing all the dimensions, this is how this particular drawing will look like. Now change the color so that it's properly visible. So instead of this one, I can use black color, I think. For all the values that are there in dimensions, select similar, select this one, and select color as, you can select by layer as well. So in by layer, they will be visible as black colored images. So that's all for today. Thank you very much and have a nice day.